লোকে এই যে বাঙালি নামে বদনাম করে না, যে বিদেশে গেলেই বাঙালি বদলে যায়, তাদের কান ধরে নিয়ে এসে দেখা।
Yes, at batting end, please. Bat is inside the crease. Satisfied? My decision for.
Yeah, safely home. Alex Wark just wanted to double check that everything was all right with that bat as Miraz got the dive in. Not altogether dissimilar to the first run out. Again, it was Kurote in and around the action. This time, he was having a throw against his body. The previous throw went to the non-striker's end, this time to the keeper. The last thing Bangladesh need is another run out.
Yeah, they are in the phase of building this partnership, already 19, and they will want to continue. But this was the mix-up. They wanted to run, Mahmudullah sending him back, and then Medias and Miraj reaching out back. I think the throw was a little wayward, could have been a little bit tricky because this bait initially was a little bit up in the air, I guess. But again, about Medias and Miraj, let's have a look at the throw where it was. Just a little wayward, right? So Gurvas had to collect it and then bring it back out to the stumps. Could have been trickier had it been a direct onto the stump throw.
A big difference, Kurote throwing with his body weight and the previous run out. This time it to throw against it and wasn't able to get it accurate enough. 21 have been bowled, it's 92 for 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Carry on, girls. আমি কেন রিভাইভ ময়শ্চারাইজিং লোশন ইউজ করি? সিম্পল। 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 খুবই লাইট, 2 দারুণ ফ্রেগ্রেন্স, 3 নো তেলতেলে ভাব, 4 নাইসিনামাইড সিরামের গুণে ত্বকে ময়শ্চার থাকে লকড। স্কিন শুষ্ক রুক্ষ হয়ে যাবে বলে কি বাইরে যাবে না? জাস্ট 1, 2, 3, 4 করো, স্কিনটাকে রিভাইভ করো।
বিকাশ সেভিংস
4 করো, স্কিনটাকে রিভাইভ করো।
বিকাশ সেভিংস এলো
Straight to the man. Afghanistan, who struggled in that first 10 with their fielding and just picked things up notably. They've silenced what is an incredibly strong Bangladeshi crowd that has come in, probably outnumbering the Afghan fans right now, maybe 3 or 4 to 1. Incredible numbers, aren't they, for a Monday afternoon coming in. And the atmosphere, it's been raucous, isn't it? You always expect it to be intense here at Sharjah, but this entire series has been really memorable. The first time Bangladesh have been back in Sharjah in a long time. They've created a buzzing atmosphere and plenty of Afghan colour too. It's a packed house up there on that far side.
Why shouldn't it be? It's a decider. Both teams have won one match. This is beautifully played. This is actually so well played for a boundary. Welcome boundary for Mahmudullah, who cannot stretch probably himself so much, but gets this one into Azhar.
It's got them roaring again, hasn't it? Full of colour. Red and green of Bangladesh. Just the wrong line. First boundary off Kurote. He's a clever bowler because he just keeps things very tight, very flat through the air. That time the wrong line. Back on the money here. Keep producing spinners, don't they, Afghanistan?
Talking to the under-19 coach, you'd be impressed with the quality of spin in the pipeline. End of the over. Not a bad one for Bangladesh. 5 coming off it. 97 for 4.
লাইফের ঘাম ঝরা দৌড়ে চাই ইলেকট্রোলাইট ড্রিঙ্কস অ্যাক্টিভ প্লাস। বি হাইড্রেটেড, স্টে অ্যাক্টিভ।
আরে
আরএফএল এসডব্লিউআর পাইপই মাপে যা বলে তাই দেয়।
না দেখে ঠকবেন না, আরএফএল ছাড়া
কিনবেন
এসডব্লিউআর পাইপ এন্ড ফিটিং। বিকাশ সেভিংসে এলো সাপ্তাহিক ডিপিএস, সপ্তাহে সপ্তাহে টাকা জমান 6 মাস মেয়াদে।
These are the figures from the first two ODIs, Ahmed. Huge disparity. There's always generally going to be a preference, isn't there, for the spinners for Afghanistan. Have a look at this. This is an angle. You can think of left-arm spinners that come through and around. I thought Rashid Khan bowled brilliantly around the wicket to the left-handers. Now take a look at this. You don't see this all together too often. Right arm leg spin, through and over the wicket. Contradicts everything you'll think of as a leg spinner, but Rashid Khan, he's a magician. He can do what he wants.
Yeah, interesting. It's just to see if you can add an extra mystery to his spin attack.
Now, just to be clear, this is not an ambidextrous Rashid Khan. He's not bowling left arm here. You might be thinking at the top of his run-up he's going to. And now he'll come back over the wicket. I think he might have done it once or twice before, but it's very, very rare. Right arm through and over. Now the change of angle, back to right arm over. He is one of the great entertainers and stars of our game, Rashid Khan. You cannot help but love watching him bowl, watching him field, watching him bat.
Yeah, this has been yet another impressive over from Rashid Khan. Only one run coming off it into his last ball. He's given away only 14 runs into his fifth over, finishing off nicely, taking one wicket, and that too of Tawhid Ridhoy. Desperately looking for a breakthrough once again, trying that unorthodox around the wicket action. It is to play with the mind of the batter. Almost the catch back into the hands of Rashid Khan. End of the over, this two coming off at 99 for Bangladesh.
ভিশন ইনফ্রারেড কুকার, যে কোনো পাত্রে রান্না করা যায় খুব সহজে। ভিশন ইনফ্রারেড কুকারে রান্নাকে করুন সহজ, নিরাপদ ও পারফেক্ট। ভিশন ইনফ্রারেড কুকার
ক্রয়ের জন্য ভিজিট করুন ভিশন শোরুম কিংবা অথবা.com-এ। আরো বেশি মানুষের পকেট এখন বাংলাদেশি মেড ইন পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি। লেবুর সুঘ্রাণ আরো বেশি, ত্বকের যত্ন আরো বেশি, চলে আরো বেশি। আপনার পকেটে কি বিদেশি না বাংলাদেশি? প্রাণ পটেটো ক্র্যাকারের স্পেশাল মশলা এমনই যে লোভ সামনে রাখা যায় না। প্রাণ পটেটো ক্র্যাকার, লোভ সামলানো দায়।
এখন
Today. Yet anyway, we're going to see a heavy diet of spin, I suspect, through these middle overs. We saw those numbers earlier, Ahmed. They just haven't been able to find a way, Bangladesh, in the second power play, in these middle overs, to score with any fluency against the Afghan spinners. They've also lost plenty of wickets to them. 7 in the last game, all went to the spinners, and today they're back amongst the wickets. Nabi with 1, Rashid Khan 2. Should be at least a couple. Good piece of fielding will keep it to 2.
Yeah, the ground fielding of Afghanistan today has been absolutely phenomenal. They haven't given away anything. 100 up for Bangladesh with that beautiful shot. Talk about the ground fielding, talk about the spirited team of Afghanistan bouncing back nicely and taking 2 wickets in each phase of 10 overs into the third phase of 10 overs. Bangladesh doing nicely. This partnership ticking along. Almost an edge, beautifully bowled by Nangyal Kharote. But how good this partnership is. This could be crucial into this final match of the 3 ODI series.
And a bit of turn. See the reaction from Mahmudullah, knows it's a good one. Over pitch this time. The partnership isn't doing anything quickly. It's coming at a strike rate just a shade over 50. Here's that sharp turn. Back on the money again. Problem is, if you look at who's to come, look to probably get that run rate moving. So too will Mahmudullah with a stroke like that. That's an outstanding piece of batting, hitting with the spin, getting to the pitch of the ball, gets 4, ends the 24th. 105 for 4.
বাংলাদেশের প্রথম লিমিটলেস ইন্টারনেটে ছাড়িয়ে যাক নিজের লিমিট।
অ্যাডভান্সড ইলেকট্রোপ্লেটিং ও আর্কিটেকচারাল ডিজাইন বাড়াই বাথরুমের আভিজাত্য। শাইন প্লাটিনাম, রুচির প্রশ্নে আপোষহীন।
আকাশ ডিজিটাল টিভি কানেকশন কিনে প্রথম 100 জন ক্রেতা পাবেন 45% পর্যন্ত ডিসকাউন্ট শুধুমাত্র দারাজ 1111-এ। আজই অর্ডার করুন।
এখন এনজিও ডিপিএস সঞ্চয় ও ঋণের কিস্তি বিকাশ পেমেন্ট করলেই স্বস্তি।
They're the men to come. Jafar Ali probably at number 7. Nassour maybe at 8. They played really well, didn't they? The two changes in the second ODI, they were really the game changers for Bangladesh. But after that, not a lot more to offer with the bat. Change in bowling. How crucial could this Ghazan for spell be? He's leading wicket taker in the series.
The first ODI bringing him back into the attack was a master stroke, but what about that shot coming down the track, inside out, beautifully played from Mahmudullah. You wouldn't see any signs of fatigue or anything earlier on. He had to take some medication for his back pain, but you don't see any signs of any sort. Coming down the track, getting into position nicely, and turning a good over from Nangala. They take a quick run, and this is good. This is good batting. One thing though, you can't be forcing Mahmudullah into hard runs, knowing kind of a problem early on that he had. But this has been a good partnership.
Yeah, you're spot on, because you can just see him. He's not moving with anything like close to 100% fluency. Don't quite want to say he's limping, but he's got all that experience, debuted all the way back in 2007 in this format. Peak of 2, and Mahmudullah knows it's the weaker side for Fazal Haq Farooqi. Only 3 players who played more ODI cricket for Bangladesh than Mahmudullah. It's Tamim Iqbal, Shakib Al Hassan and Mushfiqur Rahim, who've been ruled out. But the last thing that Bangladesh need ahead of this busy period that they have building up to the Champions Trophy is him to be injured. So Ghazanfar's got that mystery to his spin. How inspired will he be by someone like Rashid Khan? No, he's a different kind of bowler. Look at the innovation here in the previous Khan over.
Yeah, he's been bowling over the wicket, and then in the 23rd over we saw that he's actually brought a change into his action, coming around the wicket and then again over the wicket, just trying to do the different things, playing with the mind of the batter, just trying to see if he can bring into the over something additional. Now earlier on, Ghazanfar in the first ODI was the master stroke from the skipper. This time around he's been brought in earlier. Last 2 ODIs we saw he was brought in after the 30 overs into a second spell, but this time because of the wickets have been falling in partnership building, the skipper is doing everything to see how he can break this partnership, which is looking good for Bangladesh now. 39 already of 61 balls.
The thing I just love about Rashid Khan is the entertainment factor. He's actually still bowled over the wicket all those 6 balls, but it's that kind of change of angle. In these middle overs, it's just trying to do something different to disrupt the flow of the 2 batters. Didn't create a wicket this time. It certainly poses lots and lots of questions. It gets us to the halfway stage of the first innings. It's 112 for 4.
Partnership developing. 41 of 63 after losing the 4th wicket when the score was 72. 4 wickets in quick succession, then a partnership, good understanding between the 2 senior players. How do you see the development of this innings so far, Atar Ali Khan?
Hello, Devendra. Hello, everybody. I think Bangladesh will need to realize the fact that at the half stage they've put on 112 with that single 113 on the board. It's a good partnership. It's a good fight back. They're trying to rebuild. Important that these two continue in the same fashion for another maybe 10 or so overs.
Karoche into his 7th over, none for 22. Yeah, it's been accurate throughout the tournament once again. Bowling good line and length, bowling at good pace as well. Nicely driven once again, is bringing the batter on the front foot. What score Bangladesh should be looking at from this situation of 113 for 4?
Well, if this partnership continues, because we know that Bangladesh has a couple of batters who can come and play some big shots. Jakareli, remember, on debut, played that cameo of 37. Nasu Mahmood also chipped in with a very important 20-odd and got 25 of 24 to be exact. So if these two continue and then the others chip in, so maybe something close to 200, quick single taken. So it all depends how this partnership goes on. It's 43 of 67 at the moment, Devendra. The important thing is whether they can continue to bat for another maybe 10 or so overs and then set themselves up nicely.
Bit of hesitation. Strong throw from Rashid Khan. One thing that has been outstanding in this partnership, running between the wickets, strike rotation. Nicely turned away on the onside. Another single accrued. 26 overs gone. Bangladesh making a steady progress in the batting department. 116 for 4.
For science-driven premium wellness formulas, I drink Root.
বিকাশ সেভিংস এলো সাপ্তাহিক ডিপিএস, সপ্তাহে সপ্তাহে টাকা জমান 6 মাস মেয়াদে। বিজলি কেবলস যে কোনো স্থাপনার বৈদ্যুতিক সংযোগকে রাখে নিরাপদ। বিজলি কেবলস,
নিরাপদ আজীবন।
Crucial phase in the game. A partnership developing for Bangladesh. Mohammad Nabi. 1 for 7 and 2 overs has been summoned back by the captain to provide a breakthrough from the far end. Mid-wicket patrolling on the boundary, long on the boundary on the onside, and on the point on the boundary on the offside. Sharp turn, but down the leg side.
22 singles and 5 fours in this partnership of 45. So they understood the fact that they cannot really go and try to play shots, big shots, even though knowing that they have lost 4 wickets. So it's a good partnership. It's a partnership with a little bit of more responsibility. Madison Miraj, playing his 101st international, also the skipper for the very first time, has shouldered that responsibility. We've seen it in the past, batters getting set, but then throwing it away. They cannot afford to do this now.
Excellent delivery. He's using the crease beautifully. He's wearing it pace as well. Mohammad Nabi, possibly in the final outing here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Keeps changing his length. Snapping it down the ground. Another easy single.
Yeah, good to see them playing with the spin and they're down the ground towards the long on area, the wicket area, just to release some sort of pressure. Yes, the boundaries are not coming in regular intervals, but if they keep on rotating the strike, it also releases some sort of pressure.
Goes for the pedals, getting it fine. Scoop stroke. Should be back for 2. Some innovation, trying to find different areas to score runs off Nabi.
Yeah, he's looking comfortable now, isn't he, Mahmudullah? After that injury, running hard, taking few chances. Again, a little bit cheeky. Yeah, good innovation, as he rightly pointed out. A couple of good runs for Bangladesh. The partnership now 49.
Nabi with loads of experience. has got great control over his line and lengths and also the variations that he's bowling at the moment. Into his third over, 1 for 12 already. He's waiting on the back foot. He defends. 27 overs gone. 121 for 4 Bangladesh.
নিশ্চিন্তে খান স্বাস্থ্যকর অল টাইম পান অল টাইম হেলদি লাইফ
এখন এনজিওর ডিপিএস সঞ্চয় ও ঋণের কিস্তি বিকাশ পেমেন্ট করলেই স্বস্তি।
Rate of current rate 224, which won't be enough for beautiful sights of Afghanistan. It's a beautiful country. Greenery, mountainous fields, cultivation, farming, cricket everywhere on top of the mountains and dusty fields. Construction across Afghanistan. Such a beautiful country to visit. Hospitality, food, greenery, mountains, it has everything to look for as a tourist, to look for as a cricketer as well. To understand the culture of Afghan people, they are hospitable people, and once you go to Afghanistan, you want to go there again and again. Farooqi into the attack, none for 18, looking for redemption in his bowling. Starts with a slower delivery.
I think as a pacer, you would also need to look how the surface has behaved. If you're bowling with good speed, if the ball is coming nicely onto the bat, it's easier for batters to play shots. But once the spinners came on, you could see the slowness of the surface. So taking the pace of the ball will be key for Afghanistan bowlers and also key for Bangladesh seamers when they come on to bowl.
Miraj 33 of 60. It's a dead innings, but good one so far. He's altering his length on that occasion, good pace, 131. So he's worrying his pace. They've got plenty of options. Particularly Gulbuddin Naik can be threatening on these kind of pitches where the ball is gripping for the fast bowlers. That was a quick delivery. Four spinners, 4 different types of spinners for Afghanistan, and Farooqi and Azmatullah in this bowling department. Gets it fine, finally controlling on the boundary. Sense of desperation with stroke making in this over particularly. They're going along nicely against the spinners, the 2 batters.